So we just launched a customer's funnel last night. Actually, technically this morning. We finished it 100% last night. We had to take care of a few small kind of issues towards the end, right before we launched it this morning. To Facebook ad traffic, email traffic, AdWords traffic, and this is a promotional funnel. So already out of the gates, we're seeing a $5.42 ROI for every dollar spent just from Facebook ads alone. Google ads are still kind of early. We're not seeing enough traction yet from AdWords, but we're definitely still optimizing. We've got a few days for this promotional funnel to run. So the reason why I'm shooting this video as I go to pick up my son from school, and if you don't know already, I'm actually a single dad, and I have 50-50 custody of my son with his mother. And so I pick him up from school a few days a week, and he is actually pretty much the reason why I'm talking to you, because I started up my business back in early 2013 because a company at the time that hired me told me pretty much on day one that I would have to change my schedule with my son in order to keep my job. And I wasn't willing to do that. So at that point, I really dove into owning my own business and building my business from the ground up ever since. So anyway, so the point of this video is don't leave money on the table during the holidays, and especially during the upcoming buying trends that are going to happen during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, New Year's Eve. These are like prime times for your business to make a ton of money and to provide a ton of value to a lot of people, through your products and services. So here's an idea of the strategy that we helped a customer adopt, and we strategized, implemented, and optimized their funnel over the past month and a half in order to be able to publish it today and get the type of results we're getting right now. And it's still early because I guarantee you we're going to see just a flood, a tsunami, a tsunami of sales coming in the last day of the promotion, which is Sunday up until midnight. So with that said, first thing you need to do, come up with a irresistible offer, okay? So let me give you some ideas. If you're selling a product, an irresistible offer can have several bonuses tacked onto it. It can have a deep discount that maybe even puts you at a loss slightly, for that offer, or breaks even. That's fine. I'll tell you why here in a sec. And then if you're selling a service, here's some ideas for you. You could break off a small portion of maybe one of your major services that you sell and sell that as an irresistible offer. And again, same pricing strategy, break even on profit for that service, or even price it to a point where it's not about making a profit, it's about acquiring a customer or getting a lead to become a customer yet again, because maybe it's been a while, okay, and also, so that's how you come up with the irresistible offer. That's step one, all right? So you want to have a great irresistible offer that is essentially the focal point of this funnel, this strategy that you're going to deploy. Okay, and then as far as targeting, so ideally you want to target leads that you have that haven't purchased. For example, I'll just give you an example from this funnel we just deployed. We targeted all emails in their database, and they're fortunate enough where they've got about 21,000 emails. All emails in their database that have not purchased during the third quarter of this year. Okay, so that left us with about 21,000 out of like 25,000. I don't know the exact numbers out of their database that they could actually target with this offer in this funnel. Okay, so we did that. We also were able to market to cold audiences. We did a lot of research though using Facebook Insights to identify some significant interest we can target that we felt like would give us a good shot at being able to bring in some customers and some revenue from audiences outside of their warm audiences, their bubble. Okay, so we did that. Nice thing about Facebook Insights too is it allowed us to kind of skip ahead and really figure out fairly quickly who the demographic is and for this particular like company. So we were able to upload their email list into a custom audience, and then pull up that custom audience in Facebook Insights, and we were able to see that the majority of their leads were women. We were able to see 35 and up were the age groups. The majority of them are married. I know there's some other demographic details that we found as well, but that helped us target. So this way we didn't waste any dollars on impressions towards people that we did not want to target, that wouldn't have led to results in our funnel. So that's something we did as well. We also found that the majority of their leads and customers have come from Texas, for one. And they are based out of Texas, so that makes sense. But there was a few cities like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. Those three cities are the ones that really jumped out. Phoenix was actually up there on the list when we looked at locations underneath the Facebook Insights when we were doing research on their target audience, which is cool. It wasn't at the top or anything, but it was definitely in the top 10, which is cool. But we wanted to really focus on maximizing ROI for this customer's ad spend. So we had to really pinpoint where the low-hanging fruit is, and that's why we decided to really have some specific campaigns targeting those three cities in Texas. Each. So we had 3 campaigns targeting each of those cities, and we also had ad sets in each of those targeting desktop or mobile. Just so you know. Actually, let me backtrack. I'm driving too, so I've got like my mind in 2 different places here. But we actually separated campaigns between placement. So if we were targeting Austin, we have one campaign running to desktop. We also have a separate campaign running to mobile. We're actually split testing male versus female, just because we did find in the Facebook Insights that mostly females are in their list and have become customers. So we just, we want to really just drill that down from a data perspective before we divert more budget into females instead of males. So that's why we're running that split test right now. Okay, so here's the strategy. So you've got your irresistible offer. You've got some ideas on how to, pinpoint your targeting. So now that you've done that, this is the process. It's pretty easy, pretty simple process. So you've got a sales page with that one irresistible offer, and so what we're doing, just so you know, is we're running a 2-step sales page only to advertising traffic. Okay, and we have a separate sales page that is not a 2-step sales page that we're running email traffic into. Now, why are we doing that? This is why. So with the 2-step sales page, when it comes to advertising traffic, we're able to acquire the lead. So that's the first goal of any Facebook, any type of ad campaign, is you want to be able to acquire leads. So that's why we're doing that. Sorry for the brightness, by the way. I am in Phoenix, Valley of the Sun. All right. So we're running traffic from Google AdWords and Facebook ads into this 2-step sales page where they click on it, they want to claim the offer, pop-up comes up. They have to submit their email address, and then they're taken to the actual order form where they can place their order. And if they don't place their order, we've got their email address, so we're following up with them right away. And so we've got a 7 email series that goes out between now and the close of the promotion, which is Sunday night at midnight, to close them into that deal before time expires. Okay, and then we've got several different upsells. So the point of this funnel strategy isn't necessarily to make profit on that first offer. You can, especially if you have good margins on your product or your services. But that's not really the point. Where we want to make our money is on the back end with upsells, and also with additional funnels on top of this to funnel customers into after they have purchased these specific products they're buying in this funnel, and we can then basically put them into some other funnels within this customer's entire funnel ecosystem, so to speak. Hang on one second, let me just get over here. Traffic sucks right now in Phoenix because we've got rush hour and everybody's like rushing to get home, and I'm just rushing to go pick up my son from school. All right, so pretty good at this. Okay, so yeah, so we take them into that that sales page, that offer, and then after that we've got an upsell, and that upsell is converting really well right now, which is awesome. And then we've got another upsell. Now, first off, let me just backtrack here. So these upsells are one-click upsells that we custom developed. One-click upsells means that all you have to do is just click the button that you want to purchase that additional offer on top of the first offer that you purchased. You don't have to enter your credit card details again. You don't have to enter anything. All you have to do is just click on the button. So that's very high conversion tactics. So if you're not using one-click upsells, you should be. So we're going into that first upsell, and then we have another upsell after that, and then even at that point we have a downsell. So if they don't take advantage of that second upsell, they go into a downsell series. It's more of an a la carte sales page where they can choose, because that last upsell is like the deluxe package that includes like everything, and so if they don't take advantage of that, they go into a downsell series, which takes them into a sales page that gives them options to select what they want instead of having to purchase everything. So this way we're, again, still maximizing the amount of sales and revenue that we're receiving from each customer that makes it into the funnel. So that's the process, that's the strategy. So, what you should do with this is you should take it and swipe it and use it. And you've got time. Black Friday is a week away, and you can develop a funnel pretty quickly if you just put your nose to the grindstone, so to speak, and get a funnel up and running. Or if you need help, give us a call, contact us. I mean, we could probably take on a few customers and deliver fairly quickly, and help you maximize that Black Friday to Cyber Monday time period. And we could produce stellar results, as we have done with this current customer that we're running a promotional funnel for. But hopefully this helps. That's exactly what we did from a high level. Hopefully, I'm probably leaving out some stuff just because I am driving at the same time. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments below. Or if you're seeing this from an email, just hit reply, and I'll be more than happy to support you because I want to help you knock out of the ballpark during the holidays.